NFL season, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Blackwell will get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They try to throw on second down, but
and try again shortly.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Blackwell.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he's going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
First play's a run with Nwangu. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now Lance.
Man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4. And Lance now to throw.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like
yeah,
that?
yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, got that dagger play, got that play, and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Lance.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Lance looks to throw again.
And he fires this one incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
White 60. Red cycle. You yellow. Steel black. Cut.
Throwing now is Lance.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Nico Collins
From 13 yards out.
and the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point slides up and good.
And that's the score, 7-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. 46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
And look at that. I'd say somebody's already in mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Off the play fake. Blackwell flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple players combined for the team's first sack of the game.
And that's a heck of a moment for the first sack of the game because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a 1st down.
Here's a toss play right to Swift.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. This is Swift on the counter.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Man in motion left, Mingo. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he will not only make And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
Good move at the 30. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and rip off a pretty big play. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Lance.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Here's Lance. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You guys have been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Are able to add on to that lead.
So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind him. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Blackwell. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And very close to a 1st down. You see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
This for baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They run for it with Bigsby. There he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Take Bigsby. 72 yards. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. When they dialed up that 4th down run, something tells me they didn't envision it hitting all the way up in the end zone.
No, I think you're right about that, but how many times do we witness short yardage runs, stacked defensive front, everyone pressing the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, there's not much help on the backside there.
If you pop through, there's no one back there, and we just witnessed it there. A long sprint to the end zone. Probably looking around wondering, where did everyone go?
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lance looking to throw it. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Lance to throw on second down here. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
3rd down and 10.
Check view.
And Lance going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point slide is up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
And now off to the races down the right side.
DeAndre Swift.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
DeAndre Swift.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-17.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
On second down, here's Lance.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go. Edo Blue. Ready?
A final shot before half for Lance.
And he will find his man on the outside. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now a give running right. Nwangu pushing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it, to see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lance. They'll get this to Nwangu. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
On the double.
2nd down and 8.
Back to throw. Lance. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Handoff here to Nwangu. Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Sly able to put this one through. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone. Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Working from the gun, Lance.
And it'll be intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. First and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They'll run right here with Swift. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 lead.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, and you're able to shut down the running play in second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, Blackwell. And that will be incomplete.
Some calls from the defense there, and they force him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Lance now on first down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Throwing again, Lance.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Killing the run. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Executed by Slay is up and good. To 14. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive to get themselves out.
To throw on third down. Blackwell. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up short at first to about the 20. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you've got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now here's a throw that's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Now Lance.
His throw incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance.
And his throw is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Again, it's Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And Lance now to throw. Drops this off with Nwangu.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Throwing now is Lance.
Flush to his right.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Slides up and good. And lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler.
Off play action. Blackwell eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
First down, Minnesota.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be weird on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And this won't do it. He needed 6. They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
First down, Vikings.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
161 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Blackwell.
That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
2nd down and 4. They go back to the ground, this time Swift.
And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun on 3rd down. Blackwell, well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. He's set to make it. This game's been going.
Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Ultra, ultra. Ready.
Now Lance throwing on second down.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line.
On the go.
Throwing to start the drive. Blackwell trying to lay one up deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Tutu Atwell, 40 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
24. Jake Moody to kick off.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 28-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
The scenarios are really extra exciting for